Ho ho ho! I'm Alexi Pukamikan and we're ballin' today, tomorrow, and most definitely yesterday. At what cost? All I want for Christmas is to ball. At what cost? That's the truth right there. And all I can do right now is not to end up on Santa's naughty list. I don't want that to happen. I've been on my best behavior. Please, Santa, don't put me on the naughty list. De'Vondre Campbell is definitely on the naughty list. Very naughty of you to leave an NFL game in the middle of it. You just, that's when you mess up a little bit. That's when Santa might have to write your name down. But, moving on from De'Vondre Campbell, I think not only him, but both teams, the 49ers and Rams, both have to go up on Santa's naughty list because of that no touchdown prime time Thursday night football game. What are we doing? Come on, guys. Naughty list. You have the privilege of, you're playing in a prime time spot. Can we get a touchdown? Please. I don't think that's too much to ask from Santa. So I would have to say, in terms of Santa's naughty list, yes, De'Vondre Campbell belongs there because, he bailed out on his team in the middle of a game. But 49, hey, dude, if I was a part of that stinker, I'd probably leave in the middle of it too, dude. No, I'm just kidding. All right. First one's on the naughty list. All right, 49ers and Rams. Oh, yeah. They're up on the naughty list, that's for sure. Let me take a sip of that naughty juice over here. It's tequila, vodka, and whiskey all mixed in together. That's the naughty juice right there. No, I'm kidding. Jerry Jones is on Santa's naughty list. I don't have to explain why, but Cooper Rush is on Jerry's naughty list for playing better than the guy you gave the Supermax to. It just bites you either way, dude. Sorry but it just, either way, maybe that's the logic of today's episode. You're going to end up on someone's naughty list either way. Either way, there's no escaping it, Cooper. Rush, stop playing so damn well, dude. Stop it. It's only gonna hurt you more in the NFL. It's only gonna damage your reputation more, dude. Stop playing better than Dak Prescott, okay? Stop it. You're not even black. You see what I'm trying to do here? This is my last ditch effort to try to make the naughty list right now. So yes, Jerry Jones on Santa's naughty list. Jerry Jones, but let's just put Cooper Rush as well. Cooper Rush, very naughty of you to play better than Dak Prescott. How dare you? How dare you? God is on Santa's naughty list. God is on Santa's naughty list for not answering any of Jameis Winston's prayers, dude. Unwavering faith. For what? For what, dude? For what? Just for the devil? Just for the devil to 21-7, you brought? Nah. So, this is definitely gonna, maybe affect my Christian viewer rate, but like, I'm just gonna have to do this, dude. Jameis Winston praying every single day, unwavering faith, and look at where it gets you. The Chiefs' devil worship is stronger than God's work in the NFL. That's the truth. So sorry. But God. Oh my God. I'm pushing the boundaries every fucking week. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Yeah. God is on Santa's naughty list. Let me take more of this and I'm just kidding. This is definitely like kale mixed with a little bit of celery juice and a little splash of lemon. That's what I'm drinking right now. Texans are on the naughty list. I'm sorry, Houston Texans. Because what you did there, that loss that you handed to the Miami Dolphins right there, is about to get Mike McDaniels fired, or now the rumors are circulating around saying that this guy's, you might have to let him go. So, you know what, Houston Texans, especially the defense, that was very naughty of you. The Dolphins had every chance to win that freaking ball game, but I guess they didn't. So in a way, I would put Mike McDaniels up on the naughty list because, well, he hasn't been it's not even about the behavior. It's just, how you, present yourself a little bit. Sometimes it feels like, he's not. It's just, you know what? Come to think of it, we're going to circle back. Mike McDaniels goes on the Santa's naughty list because where are these Tyreek Hill deep balls? I mean, just where? I know they're probably two-man in the guy. I mean, just we got to get one of those games. What else do you have him for? The Dolphins didn't sign my fucking Tyreek Hill just for him to be playing fucking Fortnite OG. You know what I'm saying? He's there to catch some deep balls, so please, for the love of, everyone, Mike McDaniels, I'm going to put you up. I'm sorry, but this is just for the better of you. And Houston Texans also. Just because, I like it. You guys have clinched now the playoffs. It's fine. You guys, it's only right. Texans. And we'll put Mike Daniel. Oh. There we go. Up on the naughty list. Don't be naughty. Lamar Jackson Jr. is going up on Santa's naughty list this year because it's these kind of stat lines that somehow, give me enough hope that you're going to pop off during the playoffs, dude. And that's very naughty of you, dude. It's very naughty of you to go 21 completions with 25 attempts, so you only missed 4 times the whole darn ball game. And then on top of that, 290 yards, 5 touchdowns. My goodness gracious, Lamar Jackson Jr., stop giving me hope. Stop giving me hope like that. And you're scaring me into next week, which we will talk about very soon. But Lamar. Why? Why do you do this, man? Now I'm going nah, you're still the best in the AFC North, dude. You're on the level of Patrick Mahomes, dude. Bro. You know what I'm saying? Stat lines like this. it's very naughty of you. It's very naughty of you to give me hope like that. So Lamar Jackson Jr., you're going up on the list, brother. For giving me goddamn hope every goddamn time, bro. You got me believing in you the way Jameis Winston believes in God, dude. And it's just, it's unfair almost. And then we move on to what was stated last week as a must-win for Broncos country. We went up against the Indianapolis Colts. And, we were not the favorite by a lot. We were the favorite, but not by a lot. And it was a must-win because the Chargers were looking pretty dangerous as well against their matchup. However, Broncos defense. I'm talking about Nick Binotto and PS2. These two gentlemen are being very naughty, especially towards the Colts, especially towards Anthony Richardson. Very naughty of you guys for the picks. Binotto with a pick 6 as well. Ooh, dog! I told you we're gonna go on a fucking fat streak right now, right? This is a good sign, Bo. It was not your strongest evening, right? You had 3 interceptions. It's fine. It's okay. The rest of the team will take care of it for you. Right now, we're second in the AFC West, right behind the Kansas City Chiefs, the 2-time defending Super Bowl champions. And it's looking good. You only allowed 1 touchdown. You got 2 interceptions. Broncos defense, Broncos country. Very naughty, very naughty. Like a good way. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Bo Nix, very naughty of you. Stop giving me heart attacks like that, please. 3 interceptions to the Colts. You're naughty for that. Stop giving me heart attacks like that. It can be much more straightforward. Just okay. So, if anything, Bo Nix, you naughty boy. You naughty boy. Josh Allen, you naughty boy. You freaking rich, handsome, successful, I have to put you on the naughty list because everything's going so freaking well for you. Like, you got everything you could put, anything Josh Allen could have thought of to put on Santa's wish list instead of the naughty. Everything that Josh Allen could have imagined to be able to put on that Santa's wish list is probably come true the past 365. So, Josh, I wish success in this, the further down the line in this season and the postseason. I wish you luck. And to be fair, the only way you can get a little bit of luck is if I help you out right now. I got to put you up on the Santa's naughty list, dude. I think everything's just going too damn well for you. I mean, you're just out here beating the Detroit Lions too. Like, the Buffalo Bills have scored a total of more than 90 points the past 2 games. Like, Holy moly mackerel. These Buffalo Bills offensive team, like, y'all got to chill. All right, I'm going to put y'all up on the naughty list, right? Because this is, again, right? And then at the same time, David Montgomery got injured that game, and now he's out for the season, which Montgomery, I think, arguably one of the more underrated players of this whole season. Big part of Detroit Lions' success, and I think he would have been a big part in the postseason. So now he's out. Sorry, Josh Allen. Sorry to the Buffalo Bills. Someone's got to take the hit, and I only think this is better for you guys, all right? The karma will balance out a little bit, okay? Josh Allen, either way, you're unwrapping fucking Haley Steinfeld's gooch for Christmas, you lucky son of a bitch. So please, just accept this, okay? I'm doing this for you. Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills, up on the naughty list. Alrighty, Roo. And that was and Baker Mayfield. I mean, last but not least, I gotta give it out to Baker Mayfield because I'm just gonna write this down right now. Just a Baker, and then I'll put Mike Evans here as well. And these are the only two guys I need to shout out. Actually, defense wise, I'll put Broncos because they were on top of their stuff, but as well as that, I gotta put Bucks defense. Wow, my fucking marker is really running low right now. Bucks, because here's the thing with the Buccaneers that they went up against Chargers, and Chargers strong defense, offense, pretty all right up in the middle of how good they are within the league. And Justin Herbert, of course, just a quarterback that you can rely on, and one of those guys who rarely throws interceptions. And my goodness, that streak finally broke down, and I think it was only by breaking Justin Herbert's streak of, what was it, like 350-something attempts straight of throwing the darn football without an interception. I think he made the top 5 of, longest streak without an interception in the NFL history. He made the top 5 now. But Buccaneers breaking that streak, so I gotta admit, Buccaneers defense, very, very naughty of you to do that to the legendary, not yet legendary Justin Herbert, and the Buccaneers scoring a 40-piece as well on top of the Chargers defense. So with all this being said, Baker Mayfield, don't make me put you in next year's naughty list, because as of right now, you still got some work to do. Mike Evans has a little over 200 yards left that he needs to receive for this season. So there's 3 more games coming up. He has still a very realistic chance to making it 11 consecutive seasons with 1,000+ receiving yards, which is some legendary shit. If Mike Evans gets it done with the help of Baker Mayfield this season, he'll be tied up with the legendary Hall of Fame Jerry Rice with this streak. So, you know what? Baker Mayfield, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mike Evans, y'all are very, very naughty. Thank you all for doing that. I really needed that. Broncos country. Really appreciate what y'all did. And let me put y'all up on there just because it's a show of respect. And that's pretty much the gist of Week 15 in the NFL. I just had to drop a few names down in the Santa's naughty list because, yeah, sometimes you just gotta be real. You gotta, and I truly think anyone on the naughty list, this is only going to be better for you. Like your mom tells you, this is next year then. Next year, Santa will be nicer. But don't fuck up again. Don't fuck it up. So we go into week 16, and yes, playoff picture is well and alive. Not so much on the AFC side. I mean, you could argue, yes, there is still a few teams like the Colts or Dolphins or the Bengals, which, by the way, like I told you, you're just going to keep, like I said, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are just going to keep on doing their thing with, all the other guys there. Mike Gesicki, I got to shout him out. He's doing a good amount of dirty work for the Bengals as well, offensively. All of this just for, right now they're at 5% playoff probability. And I bet there's a few motherfuckers in Cincinnati going like, but like we statistically still have a chance. Like I said a few weeks ago, just please rip the Band-Aid off fast. Just, quick and easy. Why are we dragging the Bengals along for? Dolphins, I would argue the same thing. Colts, I would argue the same thing in terms of the AFC. Chargers and the Broncos, both statistically looking pretty good to be in the playoffs. I think Broncos have pretty much secured their spot now, and so have the Ravens. But on the NFC side, like I said last week, it is the wild, wild west. And it's going to stay wild until the end. And there is still a lot to be decided. Think about this. Rams are the first in the NFC West right now. But they're still currently at a 50-ish% of making the playoffs. Nothing is guaranteed in life. Nothing is guaranteed in life. Except for Jerry Jones on the saddest naughty list. No, but seriously, nothing is guaranteed in life. At the beginning of the season, I was convinced that if there was a guarantee, it's that LaKirko Chain is going to be balling out for Atlanta. But a bit of trouble nowadays, and we're getting into week 16 with a little bit of the mentality that you just have to win now, and no more slip-ups. No more slip-ups for the Seahawks, the Falcons, or the Cardinals. On the NFC side, I do not even want to mention the 49ers or the Cowboys or the Saints, who are still mathematically able to make the playoffs. However, chances are slim to none, so maybe we'll just keep it with the three freaking birds that are fighting for their life, fighting each other almost. Let's just say this. Buccaneers are first in the NFC South. They're at 80% of making the playoffs. And I think it most likely will turn out that way. Falcons, a little bit more of a question mark. Packers, pretty much guaranteed to make the playoffs. And the Commanders, who are second in the NFC East, still currently unsure, still kind of waiting based on how good the Seahawks come off. And it really is the Commanders are going to be battling the Seahawks, but also freaking Falcons are there, Cardinals are there. But with all that being said, let's just real quick, AFC next week. We got some matchups actually on Saturday night, which I am fully down for. But we start off with a Thursday night football, AFC West rival matchup, Broncos country. Broncos country. Only after this Chargers win will I start, So let's do this. Because I know in a way the Colts win. Yes, now the playoff spot is looking pretty good for us. But, hey, man, it don't mean nothing until we can beat our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta... So let's just beat the Chargers and show who's the real second in the AFC West. Yes, shout out to the Chiefs for just running the AFC West for quite a while, but we're here now, man. And 10-5 won't look that bad at all. So Broncos country. You know what? Justin Herbert, he showed his weakness. Broncos country. Justin Herbert threw a pick. Buccaneers can pick him off. Why can't you? You got PS2. You got Binata. You got PS2. That's all I'm really saying. PS2. Pick Justin Herbert off. Broncos country. Bo Nix. Don't throw that many picks, please. Don't give me a heart attack like that. But Thursday night football, Broncos country versus Chargers. I got it all written up nice and dandy for you. We're going to circle Broncos country to strongly assert ourselves as the real second in the AFC West. We're the real, and yeah, so that's, Saturday night we got two pretty competitive matchups, but I'm not going to put an official pick for them. Texans versus Chiefs. Steelers versus Ravens. Steelers versus Ravens being a AFC North number 1 versus 2 matchup. Both have pretty much made the playoffs now, so there's no playoff implications there. Maybe some seeding implications, so definitely still fighting for the win. Texans and Chiefs, well, that's an offense that might cause some problem, but Chiefs defense very solid, very foolproof. I say maybe the Chiefs keep this streak up at this point. The Lions just lost to the Bills last week, so Chiefs, once again, the best record in the whole damn town in the NFL. But we go on to the NFC West, which is really what I really want to talk about, because on the top 2 spots, we got Seahawks and we got the Rams. Both at 8-6. Can you believe that? Both at 8-6. Both not guaranteed a playoff spot, which is insane. That's how the NFC is this year. But even when you're in the number 1 of your division, you might not make the playoffs. You probably will, but as of right now, it's looking really sketchy. Rams, they go against the New York Jets, who actually looked all right last week. Aaron Rodgers started really connecting with Devontae Adams, and you were like, interesting. Of course, it was against the Jaguars defense, so let's not upplay this all the way. However, if the Jets defense somehow just doesn't let Kyron Williams just run through the whole bastard all the freaking time, right? And you keep Puka Nacua. Yeah, sorry, that name is just... If you keep Puka Nacua held up tight, I believe you might be able to do it. Rams versus Jets. Oh, man. No one's going to like this, but you know what? I'm going to have to say the Jets are going to win this one because I want to stick by my thought process of last week's episode, which is it is the wild, wild west. It's only going to get more wild the further we go into the regular season, which we are already in the last month of. Rams. Sean McVay finds a way, but hey, dude, have you ever gone up against a freaking hippie anti-vax quarterback? I don't think so. Super Bowl winning quarterback, MVP winning. Yeah, dude. It's just very. Oh my goodness, my marker is really dying on me right now. Holy moly. Been drawing too much Jets. And I'm picking the Jets because it's getting wild out in the NFC West. Seahawks go against the Vikings. And yes, Kevin O'Connell is probably going to be coach of the year. Yes, Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson is probably the most dangerous wide receiver duo, but when it's wild, it is wild. So with that being said, Seahawks are going to keep fighting for their lives, and they're going to upset the Vikings. Oh, no way, yes way. Why? Fucking no reason. That's why I want this to just get as wild as possible. That's all I want. That's all I want because that's how I've looked at the NFC the whole season. It's just, I don't know, dude. Just let them fight it out. Let them freaking shoot each other. Everything. At the end of it, whoever's got the best record, boom. But we're going to keep it simple, dude. Vikings versus Seahawks. Oh, man. It's going down to the wire in week 16. And only 18 weeks in the NFL. So let's just, and these are none of these are the Christmas games, I don't think. None of these are. I was going to do the Christmas theme today. I know. Well, where's the Christmas? I'm going to do it next week on Christmas Day because that fits the vibe better. It definitely does. But that's the NFL world. Could you believe it or not? Nothing on the F1 world. But real quick about UFC. What a year it's been. The last UFC event just went by last weekend. And hey, what a wonderful way to close out the year. UFC in Tampa went absolutely crazy. We had a good amount of knockouts. In the prelims, we got 1, 2, 3 to end the prelims. We got 3 in a row to end the prelims. 3 stoppages. That's what I'm trying to say to you. Just absolute savage knockouts. Michael Johnson still showing what's up. Yeah, and the main card, we got 3 more KOs. We got Dustin Jacoby, TKO and Vitor Petrino, Manel Cape, putting on a masterclass against Bruno Silva and talking a little bit more shit. Gets TKO in the 3rd round. And then Cub Swanson at 40-something years old is still 1-2 down the middle. Clean. Gets the freaking KO knockout. Round 3. And then last but not least, main event, Joaquin Buckley going against Colby Covington. I called it. Joaquin Buckley 4-win streak in 2024. And he's looking damn dangerous at 170, dude. I'm just telling you, that explosiveness, that strength, and how much he's able to mix up. I'm saying Jaquim Buckley, he's on the rise, right? And he's doing a really good job speaking it into existence. I mean, this guy just goes on Rogan and kind of just popped off after that. So kind of crazy for him. But what a wonderful year of UFC. Seriously, shout out to Carlos Prates, who I think was the fighter of the year. But a bunch of other guys as well. For example, my Chinese brother Zhang Mingyang, and other guys as well. To be fair, most of these guys are Brazilian on the come up. Brazilians that are just torching people. We got Carlos Prates, but we even got Jean Silva, Mauricio Raffi, Felipe Lima. Oh, what else? We have one. Vinicius Oliveira, and yeah, these guys are all savages coming out of Brazil, but just guys that you should really keep an eye out on for next year. Ladies and gentlemen, hope everyone has a very solid last few days before the holidays kicked in. It's the home stretch. I'm going to have a busy few days before the holiday begins. And then I'll be fully laxed out, fully just relaxing, taking in the sun, PJs, strippers. No, just kidding. When I'm trying to, hey, last but not least, I belong on Santa's naughty list. I've been naughty boy the whole year. But we're gonna try to not end up on Santa's naughty list next year. We're gonna try our best, be wholesome and give to charity or whatever. Thank you guys. I really hope you guys have a great Christmas. I'll probably be back with you guys on Christmas Day. But until then, freaking spend time with family and friends, please. Appreciate what y'all have. I will be doing that. Only exclusively for the holiday season. Otherwise, I won't appreciate what the fuck I have because, yeah, guys. Simple as that. Thanks for sticking along. We'll be probably in foreign lands next week. The setup will be different, but I'll be with you. Wishing y'all a Merry Christmas, but up until then, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Appreciate ya. See you guys next week.